This is a 96 Camaro SS, and what we have here is the trunk. And normally you have to raise the car up, take the exhaust off, and drop the whole rear axle and the fuel tank to get the fuel tank down, because the fuel pump is on top of the gas tank, which is above the axle. The exhaust runs underneath it. So what people are doing now, a lot of people, because these pumps tend to be unreliable. This one was just replaced a year ago and it went out. So we put a new one in, and what we did, we cut a trap door. It's roughly 8 by 13, 8 inches wide by 13 inches long. And we're gonna cut out a nice plate of aluminum and screw that on here to cover it. But this in the future will save us a lot of trouble in downtime and labor costs, because I think it was like over $500 to have a shop change the pump. The only trick is the fuel lines are back here. There's two that have like the quick release, the little clips. It's a little tricky, so you need to use like, you know, a combination of screwdrivers and needle nose pliers and stuff. I used a special kind of vinyl coated pliers. They're used for pulling off spark plug boots. They're insulated and they're round, and they work really good for moving these. One thing I had to do with the hole like this, you can't really cut it much further this way, because under here there's a C channel welded underneath to brace this up, like a structural piece. So you can't really go past this. Plus this gap would be hard to cover with a plate. But if you're patient, you can deal with getting to these back in here. You can do that with just needle noses and pliers, but you can bend these tubes around a little bit to help with that. And then the plug and the wire and everything goes through like a support piece back in there. It's very tricky. You can't really pull it out, so we spliced it right here. We just spliced it with butt connectors and heat shrink tubing, so it's clean and professional. And that's how we did our fuel pump trap door for the 96 Camaro. I think it's a 4th gen.
SS.
4th gen, it's an SS. This is an SS. And so, but I believe any 4th gen, even in the LS models, same thing. You can cut a trap door and just screw a nice plate over this, put some sealant in here, a gasket of some kind to seal it, and you'll have a weather tight plate. But you can easily access this if you ever need to troubleshoot or replace the pump. So that's a time saver and money saver. It's a good option if you don't mind cutting a hole in the body. But if you do it clean and you put a plate on it, you'll have something that I think kind of adds value to your car in a way, because this is a known trouble spot with the Camaro, 4th gen Camaros. If you like this video, click the subscribe button, click the like button, thumbs up, and you can leave your comments below. Leave your comments below.